So, gang, it's me, Loner Boy 24, back at it again. Hi ladies, how you doing? Thing is, right, I be yearning a lot these days, right? And it's like, it sucks a lot more when you've had the feeling of someone love you and then you don't. It's like, I had that feeling, then I realized it was just a feeling, the evidence was just not there, right? But like, I still miss that feeling of like feeling like I'm being loved, even though it was like fake. Doesn't matter because I was feeling it. And the thing is, right, people will look at you and they'll be like, love for the joy of loving, not for getting something, because you don't really want to be loved, you just want to be chosen and have someone be like praising you throughout your life and stuff. And even though that may seem bad and that may seem selfish, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I have been lonely for most of my life, and the period when I felt the most happy in my life was when I was in a relationship with someone and I felt chosen. I felt chosen. Even though it ended with me not being chosen, right? I felt chosen in the moment. And the thing is, of course, I want to feel chosen. As everyone does, we're human, right? The sense of validation does exist. That's why people go out posting looking all cool, looking all pretty, with all makeup, with provocative clothes, with bikes, with cars, with planes, private jets, whatever it is, right? People do all this stuff for validation, right? And we can say, oh, it's because I think it's cool, I think it's pretty. And why, if you think it's so cool, why are you showing it to others? Because that's like, oh, I think my girlfriend is so cool and so good, I'm gonna let her get into a relationship with another guy, because everyone needs to see how cool she is, right? That's dumb. If you truly felt something was just cool, you wouldn't feel the need to distribute it to the world. I make art. I think I make art. Photography and stuff. I make shit and I publish it. I publish it for the world to see. I could just keep it to myself, and there are a few things that I have kept to myself which I think are cool, but they're just for me. I think they're so cool, people won't understand it. And I think it's so cool, I don't need someone else's validation to approve it. My validation is enough. But of course, at the end of the day, we're human, we need validation and stuff, and it only gets to a point where how much can I control it before it breaks out. And I am pretty good at controlling it. I haven't bothered anyone, I haven't reached out, because I'm locking in. And this is a very locked in phase of my life. I'm studying, grinding, being with my friends. And I realized if someone is dating at 16, probably not worth dating, because we've just not built ourselves yet. And I don't want to be someone's trial phase. I don't want to be a trial relationship, which I was, right? Of course I was that without my knowledge, but I don't want to feel like that ever again. I don't want to feel like I'm just an option. That's dumb. That feels bad. And the thing is, I want true stuff. I want something that's real. I want someone who can power through for me. And I haven't found someone like that yet. And it's sad because, in my honest opinion, right, this may be egotistical, I am worthy of love. Because I love better than anyone I've ever known. And I do a lot of things for love. I care a lot. And this isn't just coming from my honest opinion, this is coming from straight evidence. I can write 20 things which I did during the time I was in my last relationship that I did without fucking I'm sorry, I didn't mean to swear there. Without come on, without money, right? I don't believe in materialistic forms of love. That's dumb. That's like, working hard to buy your own collar and stuff. The thing is, I can write 20 things down which I did for love and I've never seen anybody do, which took so much effort, right? It took a lot out of me, and I got back below the bare minimum. And there may be someone who's gonna give me something that's actually love, but then again comes the question, is it selfish? Is it selfish of me to want someone to love me? And I feel like if I force someone to be with me, if I force someone to love me, that is selfish. And that's why when people don't want to talk, just want to, be alone, whatever it is, I don't bother nobody anymore. I genuinely don't bother anyone. and it may bite me in my ass because I'm not reaching out as such, but I do reach out. It's once in a while, happens, but I don't bother anyone like that anymore. And people, it's like the same shit. Like that one girl hurts you and you become like nonchalant as shit and doesn't give a shit. That's not me. And the thing is, I do feel it's still selfish to want someone to love you because, I don't know, because it's something you can't control. And when it's something you can't control, there's almost nothing you can do about it except from just being yourself and hoping that's good enough for someone to love. But how will I ever know if I'm good enough if just don't get any love? Because the type of love I got tells me that I am extremely worthless, that I am just another guy, just another pretty face and option. And that feels bad. Of course it feels bad. Because I was willing to give away my life, I was willing to do everything in my power, everything I could to fight for my love, for that one girl who evidently was just passing her time with me. She had no intentions of a real thing, even though she said, I told her it's either you commit to me fully or we just cut off. And at first she's like, yeah, I commit to you. And 2 days later, some night, 2 a.m., she's like, yeah, I want adventure, I don't want love. I don't want love. Yeah, that sucked. It sucked. But everyone has a sob story. I do too. But my story is like sober than everyone I've talked to. And maybe that's because people don't want to share their deepest traumas with me. I don't know. But I don't know. It's like the bad stuff, the really traumatic stuff that happens in movies to all these people. That's like one thing, or maybe one or two things. I have like 15. And that's not a joke. That's not me extending it to feel like it's something way more than it actually is. And I do. And it hurts to be me, but I am very happy that it happened to me other than someone else I love. Because what if the person I love got it and they couldn't handle it? They just die. And that would be bad. Since I didn't die, I'm still here, I'm still giving results. That's good, right? I mean, you can hit me a billion times, I can take it. I know I can take it now. But do I want to take it? Of course not. I don't want this unlucky bullshit to happen to me, to keep happening to me. Of course not. I just want someone to love me. And I want to feel comfortable in loving someone again. Is that too much of an ask? Probably. But is it still there? Is the want still there? Of course the want is still there. Do I think I would be better off if someone was there to love and comfort me and treat me like I'm actually worth their time instead of just an option? Yeah, of course I would feel better. I would do stuff better. I would actually work better. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's dumb. It is dumb because I don't know. It's dumb because I can't be genuine to love someone anymore, or they'll just get bored. And I would rather be myself, be someone who loves purely, who's just like a soft cushion, instead of some sort of a bad boy with like a fuck ass mafia personality. Because I had that. I used to be like, talking like I was one of those Wattpad nigga people. And I don't know, I like being myself. And if someone likes me for who I am, someone loves me for who I am, then sure. Because I am genuine. At the end of the day, I love myself because I am genuine. And I can take all this evidence, I can take all this experience, I can take all these opinions other people have about myself, these opinions I have about myself, and I can just shove it up my ass and just be chill with it. Because I know at the end of the day I'm a good person, and I do things a good person would. I take care of people the way a good person would and should, always. And so do I feel like I deserve love? Yes, I do. Do I feel like I want it? Yes, I do. Do I need it? No. I don't need anything. Life has hit me so many times, you can take away everything and I'll still be standing. I'll still be here, I'll still be winning, and I'll still be loving. Good night.